Okay, guys, let's start from the beginning. Do you consider yourself as a metal band? And
No.
why?
No, not anymore.
Not anymore? And
No.
what's the reason?
Maybe yes.
Maybe yes?
No, I don't know. Actually, no, I don't think so. Because metal has too many schemes, instructors, and whatever, and I don't think we can still consider ourselves heavy metal.
Heavy metal. So what do you consider?
In the normal feelings about
Being a metal band.
metal.
If we have to put
A label on us.
a
you
label
mean?
on Psychofagist, what do you think?
Well, I
I
think
don't
it's
know.
very hard to put a label because like we just go from place to another one, then to another one, and I mean like
It's just extreme music. That's
It's
it.
extreme music.
Sort of.
Yeah, good
But
answer.
that doesn't mean that it's heavy. It's just extreme because
extreme in every
there's
point.
some different stuff in it.
Cool. So, and what are your main musical influences?
Well, everything. I mean, we listen basically to everything. In
Everything
every
that's good.
type of music.
Okay.
Like
Can you give some examples?
some examples.
Yeah,
And then like
we're pretty maniac about the old stuff. Like we are of course metal fans. So, but metal for us is like the 90s death metal scene, or then grindcore, then maybe some weird, I don't know, some weird stuff like the Japanese music, like Ruins, or maybe I don't know, Ground Zero, or maybe John Zorn stuff, but also
more catchy.
Pink Floyd,
yeah, Pink Floyd.
Songwriters,
Also
or
pop from every time, rock and
Yeah.
roll, everything. Every
Okay,
type of
okay.
music we do listen to it.
but we don't like house music because you have a chance to fuck if you do some
Okay.
house music, and we don't like it.
So this is
Okay.
your 9th record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just released Songs of Faint and Distortion. So can you tell us about the process from the first riff you made,
For this album, you mean?
and from this album, from the first riff until the record is on stores? Or
Well, actually, we started like on playing the first riff. I think the beginning of 2012 or end of 2011. Then we stopped a little bit because he's been on tour a lot with his projects. I had many things. Marcelo also with his job, and it took us like a long time, very very long time, to say to us, okay, it's time to get it done. And we just closed ourselves in the rehearsal room from October, I think, October 2012 till mid-January, and we did like a schedule, and we said on the 25th of January we have to enter the studio, and on the 7th of March we're gonna have our album. And
Yeah.
that's the
And
only
finally
way.
that's the result.
Yeah, and we made it just in time perfectly. But like we seriously rehearsed like 4 times a week, and also for me it wasn't that easy because I live like 1 hour away from them, so I had to take the train, go there, sleep in their hometown, then come back.
With me.
And yet it has been a lot of effort, but
And how long you spend in studio recording?
we did
couple weeks.
a couple of weeks, from the 25th to the 10th of February, 25th of January to the 10th of February, something like that.
We can see you have some dedication in the in doing some video clips, and since you are an underground band in the underground label, can you explain how is the process of doing a video clip? It's a do-it-yourself. It's
Yeah, it's always a do-it-yourself. Like the first video clip from the Optician, it has been made from
From a guy in
yeah,
Naples,
sort of
which is called
Fan, let's say Fan, yeah. And he took care about all the video. He
He asked for permission to use
Yeah.
the castle in his hometown.
Yeah,
to
he
the
did like
city.
a very, 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 very intensive job about it. And in for Apothegman and Sense, we just did it at his girlfriend's neighbor. I don't know how to say it, like old house.
because they are very artistic videos, I think.
Yeah, and actually there's another guy on the last video of Tegman was
one of our friends.
and our friend
who acted. But like everything is like do it yourself. We didn't. We also don't have enough money, to do like big production. But by the end, it all went fine. Also,
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
that thing. Yeah.
All right, cool. In this moment, you are touring to promote this last release. Can you tell us what are the things going until now?
Oh, it's wild, man.
It's wild.
That's going. It's funny. I mean, you know how tour life goes.
Yeah, I know, but people don't know. Maybe
People have a strange idea of of bands on tour. They think
Yeah.
like everything's funny, everything's like
Yeah, the thing
shiny.
is that
but-
you spend your night doing karaoke until 6 in the morning, or
Yeah,
you know,
that's
you
not
just
true.
hang
That's
out
not true.
all the time. But it's totally true, man.
But until now, you
No,
made an Italian tour.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
we did
How many gigs?
It was
8.
8 gigs.
out of 9
And
days.
now you are doing a European one.
Yeah, West European.
West Europe.
It has been like 17 concerts in 18 days,
Yeah.
but then
But
we
one
lost
concert.
one concert yesterday, as you know. So it's 16, but so far I can't say anything bad. I mean, people are coming, not that much because like, we're not like Slayer that you get like very big attendance. But for us at the moment it's fine as it is going.
And can you tell us about how is the Italian extreme music scene or metal scene?
There's no scene.
There's not a scene.
Because you
Not
have a
anymore.
lot of good Italian bands, guys.
Yeah, but
there's
there's no
not
scene.
any kind of scene in Italy.
I mean, you got many bands, very good bands. I don't know, for extreme metal now you got like Flash God Apocalypse, Hour of Penance, and like old school like Natron and so on. But
And that's the good band.
those are the good bands that goes on worldwide.
Try to imagine. But anyway, the problem is that to have a scene, you need the sense of community,
Yeah,
and there's nothing like that in Italy. And it's main problem, all levels in the life.
I mean,
And it's, there's no scene.
there is
there's
like
no scene.
a sort of community of bands of people, but it's not as a scene. I don't know if it's like different bands that they say, yeah, we're gonna help each
And
other,
actually,
but
the Italian
it's very tough.
Italian audience is pretty just take care about foreign bands, because if you're from the US or if you're, I don't know, alternative enough, you will have 500 people at your show. But if you're underground or if you're Italian, people don't give a fuck about support Italian
they
bands.
don't
So
really care.
it's ridiculous at the moment.
Okay, so do you play in other bands?
Yeah. We used to play all in different bands, and you can go.
Yeah, I have some other project totally different from Psychofagist,
Like other
Other
much
styles?
more impro, jazz oriented.
him. I do play in a rockabilly band.
Rockabilly, yeah.
So you can get like we do all sort of stuff.
Okay, and what do you do as a profession? Are you professional music? Do you have other jobs?
No,
No, we just play.
You just-
Yeah.
We just play or like we or like we do different works. I normally
Nothing.
do as a driver for bands or work into concerts and also have concerts with other bands.
yeah, trying to do this until we can.
Yeah, until we can, we just want to stay in the musical.
Okay, guys,
Wait.
just one last question. Do you think it still makes sense to do heavy metal in 2013?
Yeah, if your name is
No.
Iron Maiden
Or Manowar.
or Manowar or Judas
No, no.
Priest or
Stop.
Scorpions.
Stop this heavy metal madness, please. Stop it.
And still doing extreme music nowadays. It still makes sense?
Yeah, always.
Always?
Because it's
Yeah.
extreme, it can mean everything. It doesn't have
I mean-
to say like extreme grindcore, extreme metal. Extreme is oh,
But it's difficult to do extreme music nowadays because it's not just about the volume or how hard are your chords, you know? Extreme could be whatever, but I think it changed the sense in it. The term extreme is not the same anymore. Extreme at one was Venom when they came out,
Yeah, sure.
but now extreme is not just chaos,
that.
you know, or
it could even be like not playing. You just sit down as John Cage. That's extreme.
that was extreme.
Can
Yeah.
be extreme at that point.
Okay, guys, it was a pleasure to chat with you, and I wish you luck with this new album,
Yeah, we hope.
Songs of Fate and Destruction. And Distortion.
Distortion. Oh, we have to do it again, all the interview,
Yeah,
because
we have to go
you
back.
just wrong it at the end.
At the end, fuck, man.
So let's see you at the karaoke later.